And now, let's get started. It's my pleasure and honor to introduce our first speaker, Major General Eyal Zamir, Director General of the Israeli Ministry of Defense, here to share his Defense Tech worldview. So give him a big round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Respected ambassadors and dear guests, I'm very happy to be here with you. And I am honored to welcome you at the first International Defense Tech Summit. This important event is a joint initiative between the head of Mafat, Dr. Daniel Gold, me, and in cooperation with Tel Aviv University, Major General Professor Yitzhak Ben Israel. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank Professor Ben Israel for his partnership and his ongoing commitment to Israel's security. I believe this event will become an annual tradition. Israel is a special place to host this summit. Perhaps we are the only nation where security, local industry, innovation, and technology are integrated into daily life. Additionally, our battle-proven technologies demonstrated over the past year make us unique. This allows us to test and improve our system around the clock under combat conditions. This past year has exposed the amazing capabilities of Israel's defense establishment across multiple fronts. The Arrow 3 system made history with the world's first exo-atmospheric interception. Iron Dome and David Sling intercepted thousands of rockets and launchers of all kinds at the same time. The Iron Beam laser defense system will become operational next year, opening a new era in warfare. All this comes from Israeli defense industries setting a global standard in innovation and excellence. Before I speak further about our defense tech sector, let me paint a picture of Israel's position in today's global agenda. Global security is changing faster than ever before. We are in a global arms race, from the Middle East conflict to the war in Europe and the unrest in the Pacific. Countries are rushing to build new weapons. Factories are working at full speed. Materials, special materials, are hard to get. Prices keep going up. Security is becoming more expensive every day. However, many countries were unprepared for these challenges. This reality forces them to rethink their security strategy. So let me tell you a short story. What is the dangerous animal in the jungle? A lion, right? Maybe a cheetah. So 3 people are walking in the jungle, when suddenly, who shows up? A huge lion. The first one has a stick in his hand. What can you really do with a stick against a lion? Just run as fast as you can and hope for the best. But if cheetah running after you, well, you need a miracle one. The second one has a gun, but no bullets. So we can try scare the lion, right? But if that doesn't work, well, you have to run too. The third one has a loaded gun. What can he do? He can fire warning shot in the air, maybe shoot at the lion's legs, or even kill the lion if he needed to. He has ways to protect himself. He has options. So the lesson is simple. When you are going to the jungle, it's better to go with a loaded gun. Having no capabilities, you are dependent on others. Having tools without the means, the stockpiles, to use them is useless. True power comes with being fully prepared and having option to protect yourself. From my experience, building on our own defense capabilities takes years. It's not simple. Under immediate threat, these countries will need to compromise. They will need to acquire immediate capabilities with off-the-shelf product to close their defense gap. Following October 7, when we faced attack on multiple fronts, Israel showed remarkable resilience and action. We struck both Iran proxies and Iran itself. Hamas lost its operational capacity. Hezbollah suffers significantly and weaker than ever. We responded across every front. This created a massive domino effect across the Middle East. We all watched as Syria collapse within days. The entire Iranian axis was severely damaged as a direct result of Israel's military operations. In recent months, Israel faced intense missile and drone attack, including from Iran itself. We stopped this attack with the support of our allies, led by the US, but mostly thanks to Israel's air defense capabilities. These 3 layers of defense not only saved life, but also protected our strategic assets. This also allowed us to secure our offensive capabilities and then to retaliate and attack at the right time. We know that defense is not enough. We need to strike back. Our strikes against Iran and its proxies showed that we can reach any target at any range at any time precisely. When Israeli pilots use American aircraft equipped with Israeli technology to hit Iran's most advanced defense systems, it's a powerful message to the world. Conflict with Iran and its proxies and other threats will continue, making this summit especially relevant. This global reality demands strong cooperation with our allies. And from our experience, self-reliance in defense, especially for Israel, which is an island nation in many ways. This year, during the war, we face weapon embargoes, both open and hidden. This pushed us towards greater self-reliance. I must emphasize to you, this unfortunately included countries we consider friends. Israel, after suffering brutal terror attack, acted both in self-defense and in the name of entire free world against terrorism, brutalism, and extremism. This is a war between good and bad. And as we soon light Hanukkah candle, it is a war between light and darkness. Yet, being forced to rely on ourselves made us stronger. We improved our defense system. We expanded our industry's capabilities. We ensured that the IDF has the weapon for its missions. When war broke out, my mission was clear. Keep the IDF fully operational with no weapon limits in ongoing multi-front campaign. Now, we are focused on growing our own defense industry and depending less on others. In addition, the Israeli Ministry of Defense actively supports exports. Last year, we issued over 5,600 defense export licenses. In 2023, we picked in export of $13 billion. I hope this number keeps growing, and to make this happen, we will expand international partnership, government-to-government deals, and joint projects. I invite all of you to work with us. We are ready to expand our cooperation. Growing our defense export empowers our industry, economy, and R&D capabilities. Defense tech serves as an engine for national resilience. When I became Director General 2 years ago, I set 3 main priorities: expanding R&D funding, advancing AI and autonomous capabilities, and growing our manufacturing independence. We have increased our R&D budget. Our startups collaboration are expanding rapidly. Mafat InnoFence program matches startups with real security needs. The Israeli Ministry of Defense currently works with 284 startups, many present here today and tomorrow. When I took office, I directed the establishment of an AI and robotics organization, and we are making it happen. Technology is completely changing how we fight wars. Whoever adapt first get a massive advantage. Some people, when seeing something new, get stuck in their old way of thinking. You can see one of them. However, we are not all in technology. If you are not all in technology, you will fall behind. AI isn't just another innovation. It is a complete game changer. It is a revolution that brings new knowledge every aspect of life, including defense capabilities. This revolution comes with opportunities and risks, but AI's adoption and impact are fast and far-reaching, especially with an autonomous system and robotics. This may sound visionary, but the future battlefield will allow swarms of mixed combat units, manned and unmanned systems fighting together, or fully autonomous units operating as one, capable of making their own decisions. In the next 10 to 15 years, maybe sooner, AI robots in land, air, and sea will dominate a fully networked battlefield. This obviously brings bigger question about how this will change global manufacturing. And yes, we will need to address moral, ethical, and social questions. But the one thing is crystal clear. We are at the beginning of a completely new era. This is why we must focus on these abilities. Make no mistake, in the near future, we'll continue to empower our ground forces, infantry, armor units, special units, and others. But we must embed these new abilities to be more efficient and save lives. Additionally, there is a global race for space capabilities. That's why our wide multi-year plan, including significant funding for space and satellite program. We focus on launch detection, intelligence, communication, and more. In the UAV sector, the war made us face critical challenges. We are now developing defense and offense capabilities to address this global challenge. We call everyone to collaborate and find better solutions to this worldwide threat. To conclude, Israel stands for modern values and better future. Israel has all the abilities to lead in defense tech and shape its future. I believe technology brings us closer, and this summit will make our partnership stronger. Let us pray together for the return of our hostages home, to the recovery of our wounded, and the memory of our fallen brave soldiers. Thank you for your attention. May this summit be successful for all of us.